My colleagues Mark and Steve Fainaru have reported about just how high insurance might get for high schools, and is that something that public funds should be dedicated towards, and how does that play out? The Washington Post in 2013, I want to say, they did a story about the state of tackle football in high schools across America. And I believe that only two states, Mississippi and Alabama, saw a rise in participation. Every place else was dropping. And meanwhile, you have flag football on the rise. And so, not to bring it back to promotion of my book, but quarterbacking has never been more sort of celebrated and scrutinized in the country as right now, but it's also never been easier. You're seeing guys like Bailey Zappi throw 62 touchdown passes, a season in college and set the record. He could barely hang on in the NFL. And I think that there's a really interesting question for quarterbacking. What happens as these numbers continue to explode and the job becomes easier? It's become more of a passing league at all levels. Quarterbacks aren't taking the punishment that they once did. And so I think that when you look at quarterbacks, it kind of poses an interesting question, like what danger is an inherent component of it? Masculinity is an inherent component of it. Like what happens to the job as it evolves? This participation, if it continues to go down, that's the problem that I think college football has and the NFL. And I think it's one of the reasons why, especially on the NFL level, you see such a push to align themselves with flag football.
Austin Karp here. If you enjoyed this, you can check out the entire conversation and the latest in sports media business by subscribing to the SBJ Sports Media Podcast, wherever you get your favorite podcasts.